Hi, welcome back to our module, uh, module 08, Education Technology 1. Today we will discuss about the use of podcast and wiki on education technology. Okay, podcast in education. With the introduction of podcasting, a revolution emerged in the field of communication and in the way people share their knowledge. This revolution has extended to touch upon education, with educators and teachers now using podcasts as learning and teaching tools both in formal and informal instructional settings. What is podcast? Podcasting is a free service that allows internet users to pull audio files from the podcasting website is listened to or to on their computers or personal digital audio players. Excuse. The terms of the term comes from a combination of the word iPad, a personal digital audio player made by Apple, and broadcasting. Educational use of podcast. Podcasts are great alternatives for delivering research content or lessons to students who need remedial or extended support. Students can create their own podcast to share their learning experiences with each other and also with other students from other schools. Teachers can record audio podcasts to provide additional and revision materials to students to download and review at a time that furs them to the best. Podcasts can hugely benefit auditory learner and help them in their learning. Creating podcasts allows students to develop several important skills such as researching, writing, speaking effectively, solving problems, managing time, grabbing attention, and improving their vocabulary. So podcast is recording of audio discussion on a specific topic like business or travel that can be listened to. They're often found in iTunes and Spotify but are sometimes hosted on website. This is dynamic medium can be a perfect way to deliver your daily dose of inspiration wherever your audience might be. Use of podcast and wiki education technology and how to create a podcast. First, recording. For this, you will need a microphone and audio recording of software like the ones mentioned below. Every software has instructions to guide you through your recording process. Make sure practice speaking till you get confident enough, then start recording. Second, test your podcast. Always make sure you listen to your podcast and redo the part that you don't like until you finally get the version you want. Them move on to the next step. Third, publish your podcast, and you can use online platform for publishing your podcast. If you have a blog for your class, or you can publish it there. You can also submit to the public podcast directory or services such as iTunes, Music Store, Podcast.net, or ourmedia.org and Podcast Alley or Podcast Pickle. Fourth, publicize your podcast. Now that you have recorded and uploaded to your podcast, you will have to start promoting it so that others know about it. This can be done through providing the podcast link or your URL of the page where it's hosted, or through creating and RSS feed documents which will let users subscribe to your podcast. Podcast which can include audio, video, PDFs, and EPUB files are subscribed to and downloaded through with the syndication or stream online to a computer or mobile device. Subscribers are then able to view, listen to, and transfer the episodes to a variety of media players or podcatchers. What is Wiki? According to Leof and Cunningham, a wiki is a free expandable collection of interlinked web pages, a hypertext system for storing and modifying information, a database where each page is easily edited by any user. A wiki can be thought of as a combination of a website and a Word document. At its simplest, it can be read just like any other website with no access privilege necessary, but its real power lies in the fact that groups can collaboratively work on the content of the site using nothing but a standard web browser. The wiki is gaining traction in education as an ideal tool for collaborative work, but there are more than just collaboration that makes a wiki a promising web tool to teachers and students. Let us go through some of these features to learn more about the potential of these tools in education. A wiki is a website that allows users to add and update content on the site using their own web browser. The term wiki comes from the Hawaiian phrase wiki wiki, which means super fast. I guess if you have thousands of users adding content to a website on a regular basis, the site could grow super fast. Why use wiki? Most of the wiki hosting platforms are free. Wiki are easy to create and do not require and teach wizards to run and maintain them. They have very student-friendly interfaces, or they can be accessed anywhere with an internet connection, or any can edit a wiki. Wiki are instantaneous, so there is no need to wait for a publish to create a new edition or update information. Geographical borders are deleted and students from all around the world can collaborate and work on the same documents. The wiki software keeps track or a very edit made, and it is a simple process to revert back to the previous version of an article. Wiki widen access to the power of web publishing to non-technical users. Wiki are flexible and do not have a predetermined structure, meaning they can be used for a wide range of applications. Guidelines in using wiki. Select wiki platform that you are and your students are familiar with. Look for a web or tutorial online on how to use the platform to share with your students. You can use teachers' free tutorial making tools to create your own tutorials about how students can use the wiki you are about to set up and share it with students. Dedicate a whole session to just walking your students around the different features of a wiki and get them to do some examples posting before you. Teach them about copyright issue and ethics. Give them the reason why you are creating this wiki and make it clear it is for learning. Talk to them about the benefits they can get from using wiki in their learning. Create a classroom or fact page that will help new students learn about your wiki. Or create a poll a poll or do a kind of voting on the name to pick for your wiki. Don't forget to get parents' permission and make sure to inform the school authorities about the presence of the wiki. Periodically brief parents about the proceeding of the classroom wiki and it is possible get them to contribute to. This is our lesson for module 8 and this is all about the podcast and wiki education technology. I hope did you understand about the topic and study hard and good luck to all and I hope we will see you again. Thank you and goodbye. Once again, this is your teacher, Antonieta Dumabok, and see you next time.